Hi, this is Virginia Kelly, holistic healer and astrologer, and we're going to go over the highlight of this week, which is the new moon at 25 degrees of Gemini on the 14th or 15th, depending on where you are. Gemini is the mutable air sign. Air is all about ideas and thinking, and mutable is all about change. So we might change our minds like the wind. Now, new moons are always about fresh starts, initiations that they have a span of 6 months. And this one encourages us to become more curious about the world again, to learn, to explore, to connect, to ask questions. Basically, to be open-minded. This new moon reminds you that growth begins with the question, what's next? And what if I dare to try? Great time for new projects, business idea, and being open to new opportunities. This new moon is pretty much by itself, so it doesn't make any aspects with any other planet, so it's not influenced for better or for worse. So there's a neutrality to it, and it's ruled by Mercury, that by itself is the neutral planet, and is the planet of communication and exchanges, that is in Cancer, the sign of emotions, ruled by the moon, that rules the ever-changing nature of the tides. So we might have a change of heart too. But because they are on each other's signs, the moon is in Gemini and rules Cancer, but Mercury is in Cancer and rules Gemini, they are in a mutual reception. So they're collaborating and working together. Kind of like a housewife swap. So there's no cheating. There is a collaboration, there is an agreement, and an agreement to try new things. And trying is not committing, but you might like what you try. And the moon is out of bounds, so it's out of the domain of the sun, which is the king of the zodiac. So the moon is like out of control, free and ready to throw caution to the wind. And this is the first new moon in Gemini with Uranus in Gemini 2 in our lives, unless you're mid-80s and above. And if so, you probably don't remember. And Uranus is the higher octave of Mercury, so it's taking everything to the next level. And Uranus is rocking the boat with surprises and unexpected events. But I urge you not to resist change, because Uranus is as liberating as disruptive. So as one door closes, many others open. And as you try those doors, you'll find one that you're more in alignment with. Especially because Mercury, the ruler of the new moon, is in an applying conjunction with Jupiter, the great benefic, and Jupiter is exalted, and Jupiter is an out-of-sign conjunction with Venus, the lesser benefic, now in Leo, the sign of joy. So there's a shift towards opening up and being more playful, more expressive, more willing to enjoy life instead of just managing it. But overall, this is asking you to allow yourself to experience joy without having to earn it. Like a child, Leo rules children. They don't ask permission to play. But Venus in Leo can sometimes seek validation or attention, just like children do. But worth does not increase or decrease based on others' feedback. And by the end of the month, on the 25th, the south node of letting go would move into Leo 2. And that's for a year and a half. And we will have to learn how to do without the spotlight. Because with the focus of the north node moving into Aquarius, the sign of the collective, our worth will be as much as we can serve others. Not in the Virgo sense of self-sacrifice, more in the Aquarian sense of community, where you can bring value to all. And Venus is in a harmonious aspect with Uranus, bringing unexpected opportunities, exciting encounters, and refreshing experiences. And there's a sense of spontaneity that happens when we step outside our comfort zone. And Venus also flows with Neptune, the dreamy planet, and higher octave of Venus, taking our dreams to the next level too. Now, Venus is also opposing Pluto, the planet of intensity, where powerful emotions can surface. And on the positive side, this can reawaken passion and inspire meaningful transformation, but on the lowest manifestation, it can reveal patterns of control issues, jealousy, envy, and power struggles. So if something feels emotionally charged, notice whether you're operating from love, fear, or control issues. Now, it can be very empowering when you choose to overcome your human flaws and rise above yourself to take the higher road. As always, the universe isn't here to punish us, but inviting us into expansion and greater awareness. Now, we often learn through challenges. So as we move through these energies, allow yourself to learn the lessons and just move on. Now, this new moon is also approaching a sextile to Chiron. So changing your mind could be very healing, as Chiron moves into Taurus on the 19th until it goes retrograde on August 3rd and back into Aries on September 17th. Over the course of this transit, Chiron will encourage you to heal Taurus-related issues like self-limiting beliefs, self-worth issues, scarcity mentality, your relationship with money, value, and possessions too. Now, this new moon is going to be felt more by the later degrees of the mutual signs. So Gemini, mainly because this is your new moon. So this is all about you, your vibes, your looks, this new moon, new you. And this will be significant for Sagittarius, as this new moon will oppose you. So it's all about others and significant others and relationships and new dynamics in your life. For Virgos and Pisces, this energy will square you, so it will challenge you to grow. For Virgos, this will fall in the career and reputation area, while for Pisces, it will fall in the home and family sector. And the new moon will be the easiest for the other air signs, as this will trine you. So for Libra, this will fall in your zone of expansion, travel, higher education, where the world is your oyster. And for Aquarius, this will be in your area of creativity, procreation, and recreation. So your place of fun, anywhere from hanky-panky to creative projects. Now for Aries, this will be in your house of peers and communications. For Taurus, this will be in your sectors of values, self-worth, and income. For Cancer, this will be in the zone of mental health, rest and recoup, and spirituality, ideal for a retreat, for example. For Leo, this will be in your house of friends, community, and networks, ideal to join a club. For Scorpio, this will be in your shared resources arena and trust and intimacy, or your partner's income. For Capricorns, this is going to be in your house of daily routines, work, service, health, and pets. So a new health routine, for example. I always recommend to check horoscope for your sun, moon, and rising to have more of a complete picture, as the sun represents more your soul and your mission here on earth, while your moon is more your mood and your emotional private life, and your rising is your personality and your practical life that determines the rest of the house systems in your chart. And if you don't know them, I made a free guide to teach you how to cast your chart and identify them so you can get the most out of your horoscopes. And you can find that at virginiakelly.com/astrology, where you'll find my readings too, or virginiakelly.com/store, where you also find my customized reports. If this resonates with you, follow me for weekly updates and let me know in the comments how this is playing out for you. Thank you. See you in the next one.